Okay, finally, great, you're here. I thought you were never coming. You do know how crucial this is, right? This is very important business. Okay, great. So basically, it's protocol. Everyone should get measured to ensure a 100% good night's rest. Your height, birthday, age. Okay, great. Personally, for me, I deeply dislike going to bed when the waist of my pajamas are not stretchy enough, because then they just get tight and you try to move, but you can't move because it's too tight. So in a fit of rage, you completely stretch and ruin your favorite pair of pajama bottoms. No, just me. Okay, well, I'm just gonna flip the page and we're gonna get on to measuring you and just basically get all the measurements we need to ensure a very comfortable rest. Okay, great. So here I have these what seem to be washable markers. Let's hope they're washable. But I'm gonna use these to just mark all the markings I need to mark to get the perfect fit. We got the classic tape measurer, the ruler. I'm not sure how that's gonna work, so we'll see how that goes. I got the tube measurer we always use, and we got this like new little like finger claw system thing that like measures in 4. You know what? You'll see when it comes. So basically, what I'm going to do is just pick out these 4 little colors. So let's see, we'll probably do red, do blue, maybe purple. Purple's like a good color, right? Yeah. And do you like pink? Are you a pink kind of person? Okay, we'll still go with pink. Okay, so here we go. We got our 4 little colors right here. I'm just gonna use them to mark, and they may or may not permanently stain your clothes. We're just hoping. I got my little bobby pins because we've gotten a couple of complaints that our measurements didn't come out pretty accurate because the clothing, this right here, solves that issue. So I'm just going to actually take these right there. I'm just gonna pin your clothes back really easily. So I got my little butterflies, my butterflies, same thing. And let's do 1. Let's do 2, 3 actually, 4, 5, and 6. That seems like a good 7. There we go. 6, 7. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna have you just stand in the T pose. Okay, great. Stretch those arms nice and wide. Good job. Okay, now we're just going to. Okay, hopefully I don't poke you. This is my first time doing this. Okay, no need to worry. Practically a professional. Ready? See, that was not bad at all. Okay, we're gonna take this one right here. I'm gonna go. Okay, good. And then we're going to get this clothing right here and whoosh. Okay, perfect. Going to take the waist right here. We're just gonna grab it in the back and okay, good. I'm going to take this one. We're going to get where the legs are and okay, good. We just got 2 more. I don't know what to do with these. We could just make them look pretty. Let's put them right here. There we go. And let's put that one right there. So cute. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the kind of like the finer details. Do you wear a head cap at night? If you don't, we're still going to measure it just in case if you change your mind. Keeps your head nice and warm, has good benefits. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure your forehead right here, just like that. Perfect. We're just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, 22 seems like a very reasonable number. I'm gonna take this right here. We're gonna do pink for your forehead, okay? So I'm just gonna need you to stay still. I'm gonna mark where I saw it right here. Mark. Okay, good. And then I just want you to like turn your head a little that way. Good. I'm pretty sure I started like right here, so we're just gonna like take a little mark right there. Okay, great, perfect. Let me just write down those measurements. Did I say 21 or 22? Okay, we'll just go with 22. Perfect. Okay, we're now going to go on to your eyes. So what we're going to do is just kind of measure the width of your eye, the whole diameter, the whole shebang. So what I want you to do is just look straight ahead, look at me, good. And I'm going to measure the distance of your eyes, okay? So it looks like it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, that's like 42. Okay, that's good. And then going to first write that down. So we're gonna go blue for your eyes. So I'm just gonna kind of write 42 right here. 42. Okay, good. And I'm just gonna put the little ticks, the little markings. Okay, great. Okay, I'm just gonna write that down really quickly right here. Eye blockers, and there's like a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about like 5. Yeah. Okay, great. Okay, we're now going to take the bigger measure. I'm going to take this loose measuring tape. This is just going to be wrapped around your head and wrapped around where your eyes are and your neck, okay? So, very simple and easy. Let's just loop this up a little bit. Make sure we get the most accurate measuring. Okay, there we go. Just going to kind of just wrap that around, okay? So just stay still. You could chillax, relax, do whatever you need to do. I'm just gonna wrap that around, okay? There we go. And can you see that number right there? Is that too blurry for you? Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna try and read that. It's like kind of far away. Okay, we got 43. Okay, that's good. That's good. 43. And then we're going to. Okay, so we did the top of your head. We're now going to do around your eyes. So usually that's like 2 inches lower than the other one. Okay, actually, never mind. It's 29. Okay. And then we're going to do around your neck. Just going to go right around. Hold still. I'm just going to wrap around. Okay. And we got. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna count how long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it looks like it's about 5. Looks like it's about 5. Okay. Yeah, it is about 5. Okay. Just gonna unwrap that around. Perfect. Okay. Going to take the red, and we're going to write the measurements for that. So I'm just going to put a marking where I measured just for a reference. So we're going to right around there, just like that. Boop. Boop. Just like that, okay? And great. Okay. We're now going to get onto the arms and chest area. Don't even get me started on the arms and chest. When that area is too tight, you try to move and you get snatched. So we're gonna make sure that don't happen tonight. I'm going to take this right here. We got this bigger kind of measuring tape. This one's easy to see, more accurate, and yeah. So I'm just gonna have you shoulders up. You could roll them back a little bit, maybe, loosen them down a little bit, whichever way you prefer. right here. Can you actually hold that for me with your hands? Okay, thank you. So it looks like here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got like 55. Sounds like a reasonable number. Okay, so here we go. We got 55. I'm gonna write down 50, 55. We got 55, and then okay, we're going to do the waist to your neck area. Okay, and then we're going to do the legs length and your entire height. That sounds perfect. Okay, so we're going to continue with the tube measurer. So here we have this little tube. This one is like about like 99% accurate if you do it and use it correctly. So I'm just gonna stretch this out a little bit. Here we go, we got it nice and stretched out. I'm just gonna hold it from the bottom of your chin, so right here. I'm just going to count down to where your waist is. This is going to ensure that the pajama top is long enough for your height. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that's about like 152 rings. I'm just gonna do your neck width really quickly just to make sure that the other one is correct. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Seems about correct. Okay, we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. Okay, now you turn your head. Turn your head that way. Good. Just gonna count the width. 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, good. Good. That was a lot of numbers. Hopefully I remember them all. We're now going to do your entire leg length with this ruler. So I'm just gonna have you just stand nice and tall, nice and straight. You know how you would, nice and comfortably and relaxed. Good job. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, that's good. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Maybe I'm measuring this a little bit wrong. We're going to actually double it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's about the length downward. That's good. Okay. Now I'm going to take this and I'm just gonna, for reference, one more time, just count right here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If you round that off to the nearest 100, that's like, yeah, okay, it's like a 6. That's good. Okay, and now we're going to measure your leg length. So I'm just gonna have you stand nice and tall again. I'm gonna wrap this around your leg. So just stick out your leg a little bit. We're gonna wrap that around. I'm gonna pull this up like that. Okay. Okay, good. And this is where it came out. Good. And then we're going to do this leg again. Okay. Okay, good. And then this is where So we're going to just mark that down. We're going to use the pink marker again. Perfect. Okay. Okay. And now we're just going to do your entire height. This is perfect. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right here. I just want you to I'm going to put this down right here. And I want you to step on it with your toe. There you go. Okay. Okay. And then I'm just going to raise up. We're going to go to the top of your head. So it goes down to 5. That's pretty tall. Would you look at that? Okay. So now that it's at 5'5", or maybe that's like a 5'8", I can't tell. It might be either one. And then we're going to count. Okay, great. That's great. That's good. That's really good. Okay. Good numbers. I see very, very good numbers. Going to take my pen and write the height. Okay, so okay, that's why I'm having so much trouble. I didn't do the 4. That's why this will round off all these numbers, okay? This is the one solution to all our problems. Let's just take a look. Okay. Great. So we're going to go on to the little claw method. So this is a fairly new method still, so the accuracy might be below 50%, but it might not. So that's the good thing. You never know. I got my little baggie right here. And I'm just going to open that up. And we're going to take out 4, specifically 4, because it is in the 4 quarters of your face. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Here they are. Just 4. And now what I'm going to do is I need you to make the most stillest face. Just drop your face. Just drop your face. Good. You good. Okay, great. Okay, so now I'm just gonna ever so evenly link these up and see how they are exactly even in 4. Like exactly even. They're just so precise like that. Okay, I'm just gonna measure it right here, just like that. There we go. Keep your face very still. Okay, good. Just need you to just stay still. Just stay very still. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely see. I could definitely see what's going on here. Okay. Yep, just keep holding still. I need to do like a far away examination. Okay, good. Perfect. Good. Okay, we're now going to just go down to right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 exactly. It's exactly 4 quarters. That's so good. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna take my marker. I am not left-handed, so we're going to see how this goes. Just going to tick. Okay, that's good. That's fairly good in my opinion. Okay, now we have done that. I'm going to just go on to asking you just a few questions. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to give you a big check mark. You did so good for this. You stayed very still, and I'm 100% sure we got all the correct measurements. Okay, so I'm just gonna flip right here, and I'm gonna ask you do you like more of a snug or a more looser fit for your pajamas? Okay, great. I'm more of like a looser fit person. So, okay. Do you have any favorite colors? Any colors that you specifically like for your pajamas? Or if it doesn't matter? Okay, great. Good. Any cute designs you would like on them? Maybe puppies, kitties, umbrellas, little duckies. Okay. Any words or phrases you want on there? Okay. Okay. And are you getting this for summer, winter, fall, spring? Okay. Perfect. Okay, and last question. How would you rate your overall experience with us? No, thank you. Okay. And we're going to put that down. Just going to take a look at everything, make sure everything is correct. Okay, yes, I see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off those little butterflies off of you. You look so cute in them, but it's time to say goodbye, so we're going to pluck. We're going to pluck. Okay, good. Going to pluck. And we're going to pluck. We're going to pluck. We're going to pluck. And pluck. Hopefully that's all of them. Hopefully you don't got one hanging around. That won't be good. Okay, so you are all done. You're gonna get your pajamas in about an hour, so if you just like wait around, find something to do, and then off to some very comfortable, restful sleep. Okay, great. So your pajamas will come in about an hour. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm sure I'll be seeing you very soon.